Forcecast Television. FCTV.
All right, we're here in Artist Alley. We're here with Randy Martinez, who's going to unveil the cover for the Celebration Europe magazine. So check this out. We're going to do it right now, and we have a very special guest, a Mr. George Lucas, who is here to help.
Thank you. Thank you. So I'm very honored to do this presentation. You here,
My pleasure.
for which none of this would be possible without you. So here we go for Celebration Europe. This is the cover and the official poster for Celebration Europe. You approve?
I'll fix it in post.
I will shoot this.
Actually, it's really good.
Thank you.
We're an honor to be joined by the artist that created this print that's going to be out for Celebration Europe, and I'm a little jealous that I won't be able to get there, but Randy Martinez, thank you very much for taking a couple seconds with us.
Thank you for being here for this great occasion.
Absolutely. Now, give us a little background about the print, and for anybody who doesn't know or may not be a Beatles fan, tell us where the inspiration came from.
Well, the inspiration is from the Sgt. Pepper's album cover, The Beatles, which oddly enough, and I swear I didn't know this, is this year is the 40th anniversary of the release of the Sgt. Pepper's album cover, or album. So it just worked out well. I love the Beatles, and I wanted to do something really different this year for a celebration. Nobody knows this really. This was my design originally for this. And I was thinking about it, and I think people would have liked it. And I was like, man, if I get to Celebration Europe, I really think they'd like it there probably a little bit more. So I decided I'm going to hold on to it and then maybe do a sketch for it, a photo sketch, of course, because this is not drawing or painting. And just submit it for my poster that I'm going to do at Celebration Europe. Well, the guys there just went crazy about it, and they said, can we please use this for the album cover, or for the program cover, and we're going to make a poster out of it. And so I'm like, sure, man, that'd be awesome. I had already received the commission to do Celebration 4 cover. To have both was just, it was beyond my wildest dreams. It was awesome. So
Now, they have possibly have some big things in store for what they're going to do with the print. Kind of tell us what may happen.
Things that may happen are, for one, they want to go with the square album cover format for the program instead of the classic 8.5 by 11-ish size that they have in most programs, books. They want to do the album size. And on the inside of the album, they might, if they can handle it, do what the original Sgt. Pepper's album had, was a pull-out on cardstock of a fake mustache and a badge, and I think a little hat that you could wear to be Sgt. Pepper. So they were thinking of doing something maybe Darth Vader in the same vein. And they're going to do a poster, again, possibly, with the square size. And I'm really excited about it, and the people that know about it before today have been just, as you know, the Beatles are huge here, but in England they're like demigods.
Right. I think this screams Europe. It also screams Star Wars. It couldn't have done better. Won't make you go into all the characters and all the inspirations, but can you tell us anything that stood out, or anything particular that you wanted when you first started thinking it was the thing that you wanted to make sure was in there?
That I want to make sure was in there? Gosh, it's really hard to say. Let's move over this way. The key thing is I really wanted to make it so that if you took the Beatles out Sgt. Pepper's album cover and lined it up with the Celebration 3, or I'm sorry, Europe cover, that if you line them up, they would be almost exactly the same. And that was my biggest detail. The person I probably am most happy about to get in there, probably the Salacious Crumb was the most awesome thing. For those of you who remember, there's a little doll that says "Welcome Rolling Stones." Now that I wanted to put a little sweater on him that said "Welcome Rolling Stones," but that was asking a little much to make a little sweater that size. But the big request that Europe made, that I can't believe that they let go at Lucas. They said it was cool. Is this guy right here?
Looks familiar. I think he was just here a minute ago.
Yeah, I think he was just here. And Lucasfilm went for it, and it's difficult to put George Lucas in any piece of art, and he approved this one. So that actually makes it really, really special. And the other fun part is, of course, on the original album cover of the Beatles, this is a Sheba, and of course it's made of Queen Amidala. And this is the truth. I decided on 40 by 40 because I wanted the pictures to be big enough to be photographed well. I didn't want to go any bigger. It just 40 seemed good. I was already working on the program cover for this and my print, and those were 40. I like the size. This is total truth. I have no idea, but all of these toys that I've been holding on to, they just happen to fit. I don't know how it happened. They just happened to fit with no measuring or anything, and it just all worked out perfect.
We love happy mistakes.
Of course. Oh, I love the pest dispenser too.
It's great.
The little details, there's for those who might miss, there's a little Lego guy back here. There's a little Darth Maul toy here. There's a little clone commander. I think it's a little from the miniature game. Of course, you have all the ships coming out of the explosion of flowers here. Millennium Falcon, Cloud City. There's actually a trophy here on the Beatles album cover, and it fits perfect. Another one this is just too weird. Fits perfect. Little gnome in the original is now a destroyer droid. And there's a trumpet, I believe, or a French horn. French horn. And so this is, of course, one of the Bith instruments that we put in there. And I have to say thank you to a lot of people. First off, my mother. If you come along the side here, you can see that this is a wood base here. Get this tape out there. This thing is solid. This thing will stand up to a hurricane. And my mother is a master craftsman, and she helped me build this. Okay, she basically built it. And it's solid, and I have my mom to thank. I have my girlfriend Denise Vasquez. She helped out a lot, also just keeping me sane. And I'd really like to thank Lucas Archives, Photo Archives. And they really hooked me up with some great photographs and made this whole thing possible. I don't know how I could have done it without the help of the
Well, Randy, it's amazing. It truly does not disappoint one bit. And we were really privileged to be here for the unveiling of this. So thank you very much for including us on that.
Thank you for being here.
And look forward to it in all its forms as it shows up at Celebration.
We got to work on getting you guys out there.
We're working on it. All right, thanks a lot, Randy.
Thank you.
Cool. So I'm going to run back right now.
Sweet. That's awesome.